Hello Pisces, welcome to your psychic tarot reading for the month of May 2024. I'm glad you're here. Welcome in. So I'm going to be looking at the energy of Pisces, the overall energy of the month, hidden blessings, what you're leaving behind, how to get the most of your month, what's supporting you in the month, and what to be mindful of. At least we'll start there. So let's get to it. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you'd like a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. It takes you right to my book online page. So, all right, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus cross watchers are welcome. The overall energy of the month of May, Pisces, is Seven of Wands. Looks like you're protecting your energy, creating healthy boundaries, really understanding what's yours and what's not yours. That's beautiful. I love that. It's very empowering. It also feels, I'm getting this, I want to know what's real. I'm not sure. That feels very specific. Wow. It looks like you have a new opportunity coming in, and also harvest. This is such an interesting energy. It looks like Pisces, you have this, it feels like a seed, a new opportunity, and it feels like you really work that new seed, water it, nurture it, and it creates some type of harvest. It's interesting because I'm getting both planting seeds, seed planting, new opportunities, and harvest at the same time. So it feels like new opportunities coming in, and it almost like as the new opportunities come in, it allows something that you've been waiting for, some type of financial payoff, or something that you've been investing your time and energy into. It pays off. It feels like it's been a lot of work and very hard to do that. It looks like, wow. It looks like you're learning a lot in the month of May about it's like a new way of being. It looks like in the month of May, also Pisces, that there's some type of something you don't see, some type of belief that's keeping you from fully walking down this new timeline, this new beginning. Feels like it feels like there's some type of internal belief that's blocking you from really fully moving forward. And something happens in the month of May, not internally. It feels like externally, some type of fight, some type of, it feels like you're manifesting whatever that block is into the 3D that's causing this confusion, that's causing you from not being able to see. So whatever this fight is, it gives you like, oh my gosh, I see it. I've got the clarity. I was blind before. It's not like a huge painful fight, but it does feel like there's some type of friction, some type of misunderstanding, some communicating with someone over difficulty. But whatever this is, whatever this difficulty, it's fantastic because it helps you get the clarity. It helps where there once was confusion and an inability to make a decision. Now you see clearly. And so this is fantastic for that. Wow. All right, Pisces. Your hidden blessings in the month of May are the Magician in reverse. This is someone manifesting from lack. Okay, someone's manifesting a lot of pain from lack. This feels like someone in your past. It doesn't feel like someone currently in May is manifesting something. Oh, that's interesting. And this is a blessing. It feels like someone's ability to block you. It feels like you have gone through a lot of people purposely creating pain in your environment, projecting a lot of their pain onto you. It feels like in the past, someone wanted you to not be able to move on. Someone wanted to make you unable, like keep you unable to do anything. It feels like someone, geez, this was really, this is very painful. Someone willing to say and do whatever it takes to block you from moving on, moving forward, making you be held up. It feels like that's part of the fight, the internal fight. It feels like there's a belief that nobody's on your side, nobody's got my back, everybody blocks me, it feels like there's a lot of beliefs about that give people permission to block you. You have beliefs. And now something is happening and you're realizing that people can't block you like they used to be able to. You've learned how to guard yourself. You've learned how, because the energy of the month is 7 of Wands, is that protection, creating healthy boundaries. It looks like you're learning how to defend yourself, how to protect your energy, how not to give to people who aren't for you. People, feels like you're learning that not to give to people who then take the energy and use it against you and hurt you and try to block you from your blessings. Wow. Okay, so it feels very important. What beautiful lessons to get to experience in the month of May. It feels like you're showing yourself how powerful you've become. It feels like in the past you felt very victimized, very victim energy, and they did this to me and they did that to me, and a lot of it is true, but it feels like you kept exploring victim mentality, that you're a victim to others. And there's something very powerful about taking your energy back, taking responsibility for your own energy, and blocking, maybe going no contact, maybe leaving behind people like this, and definitely you're letting go of beliefs that anybody can block you from what's yours. What's interesting is I'm seeing there's something internal going on with these beliefs, but it's happening in the external world. And so you're learning this beautiful lesson about not giving your power away, that you're not able to be blocked anymore. And it's like you move, I'm seeing a dam, that this belief has blocked your blessings from flowing to you. Because whatever you want to believe, the universe wants to help you create whatever it is you believe. And so if you're like, I can't have anything good because nobody wants anything good for me. Everybody blocks, everybody does. Then the universe is like, oh, okay, so we're going to create that reality for them. So we got to block all the blessings. And once you let that belief go and you see that that's not the belief that you have anymore, then you are the one blocking your blessings. That belief was the one blocking your blessings. They were held up, not blocked, because it looks like you have a lot of blessings, lifetimes of abundance, of joy, loyalty. It feels like you start really grounding yourself in your capability, in your abundance. Ooh, I even feel like I'm kind of grounding myself. I feel more solid. I feel more confident. Holy cow. Nice. All right. What you're leaving behind, Pisces, is the Emperor in reverse. You're leaving behind dictators, tyrants, bad bosses, people who want to manipulate you and control you. This is definitely dictator, bad boss. These are the people who have victimized you. You're leaving that behind. You're leaving the need to have someone victimizing you. Feels like you're ready to step into your power and take responsibility for the choices that you make. You're not going to pour your energy into someone else because you don't want to accept the responsibilities of leadership. So it feels like you've given others away your power and they've taken advantage of you. So it looks like you're ready to step into leading yourself. Yeah. And once you do, wow. You start taking control of that wheel of fortune instead of just like, I have no control over my life, and the wheel just keeps kind of showing that you're just kind of going with whatever happens. Feels like you're taking action, you're taking accountability, and it's taking a hold of that wheel. Then all that fortune, that abundance starts coming towards you. Looks like you're stepping out of leaving behind maybe a period of isolation where you were feeling very isolated, where you were keeping to yourself and not really communicating. It looks like you were healing from toxic connections, toxic people, codependency, dependency, addiction, attachment issues. Yeah, it looks like you're making really important decisions about who you are and what you want moving forward. And that makes huge shifts in your energy. It feels like what was once kind of stuck and stagnant or rough starts, then it feels like at the end of the month, as you're learning these lessons, things start really picking up and the energy starts flowing. Wow, nice. All right. Pisces, how to get the most of your month of May is injustice. Justice in reverse. I love that. To get the most of your month, there's something about injustice, something that's unfair creates success for you. I get the feeling that you have been able to take a great amount of injustice that you've been through. Have you been a victim? Yes. Have you been a bit stuck in victim mentality? Yes, some of you. However, what I'm getting is you're learning how to take this injustice and create your greatest success from it. It's like you're transmuting. You're not allowing injustice to create more injustice for you. It feels like you're taking the fertilizer of injustice and planting seeds that you would prefer to grow out of that energy. It looks like some financial difficulties. You're working through some type of not having enough financially, or not worrying about having enough. Worrying, it also looks like you're clearing some rejection wounds, abandonment wounds. It also looks like there's some new perspective that you're bringing in regards to relationships. I think in regards to relationships in the past, you have taken the back seat, passenger seat, along for the ride. It feels like in past relationships, you've set yourself up for rejection and abandonment by not feeling that you're worthy or valuable. You might have been a chaser in the relationship. Feels like you were so worried about being abandoned by your partner in the past that you didn't even ask if they were worthy or if you really wanted the relationship. It doesn't feel like you were really considering that. It feels like you were really in your wounding, in your rejection and abandonment wounds, just not wanting to be rejected, not wanting to be abandoned. And it feels like you're realizing that what's not for you falls away, that some things you need to let go of. And it looks like letting go of those who are immature, those who don't care, those who are emotionally incapable of caring. It looks like you've had a lot of those type of people in your past. And it feels like you're looking at your childhood, examining some wounds, some wounding, seeing how you've chosen people who can't see you, can't appreciate you fully. Maybe even it feels like that might be an extension of you not really loving and accepting yourself by seeking others who invalidate you and who you are and how you show up. It keeps making that belief that there's something wrong with you true, instead of healing that belief that there's something that you're lacking or that you're too much. It feels very empowering. It feels like a lot of soul searching and internal changes. It feels like a lot of internal shifts, Pisces. Wow. All right, what's supporting you in the month of May? Wow, Six of Wands. It looks like this is the second time the Six of Wands has shown up in this reading. You have a lot of success publicly. It feels like once you let go of that victim mentality, the belief that you're not enough, that others are out to get you or something like that, then it feels like you are taking control of your destiny, of who you are. You're deciding how you feel about yourself. You're not allowing others to dictate how you feel about yourself. And it feels like you have a new lease on life. You feel good, and also look good. It looks like this allows you to let go, to detach from people and situations that you felt like you had to, that you were needing, that you were dependent on. You're realizing it feels like you're working through what is really for me and what is something that I am clinging to and needing. It feels like you're letting go. It feels like you are allowing yourself to feel your emotions. At times in May, it feels like your emotions might be overwhelming. But it feels like you're really allowing yourself to feel those feelings. You're not judging yourself. You're allowing what comes up, to feel, to allow yourself to feel without judgment. You are not your emotions. Your emotions are an important part of the human experience and an important part, but you are not your emotions. And it looks like wow. Your willingness to feel the uncomfortable feelings and to hold space and to be present with the feelings that arise, not trying to bypass these emotions, not trying to numb them out, not trying to push them away, not trying to somehow raise your vibration to get out of this, but just allowing yourself to feel what you're feeling. And as uncomfortable as the emotions might be that are coming up in May, it feels like you burn through those emotions. You release them. You're no longer carrying them with you. Your willingness to feel those emotions and acknowledge them and hold space for them allows them to release. And so you create more space where you were holding on to woundingness. You're allowing the woundedness to be felt, and you clear all this space for wonderful, happy emotions to come in. So it feels like me telling you this, that makes you understand logically something that's not logic, feelings and emotions, something that it feels like as you allow yourself to be right where you are, not trying to escape, not trying to get ahead, not trying to see ahead, but being right where you are, that's where all your power is. All your energy, all your power is in the present moment. So being in this present moment with how you're feeling is releasing, burning through those uncomfortable feelings and creating space for what you would prefer, the love that you would prefer to come in. Beautiful. All right, Pisces, what to be mindful of in the month of May is the King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, wow. Mindful of and standing your ground against this King of Pentacles in reverse. That, I love the symmetry at the beginning of this reading with Seven of Wands, and now we've got the Seven of Wands again. So now it looks like you are standing your ground against person, someone who, there's some financial people who hold abundance over your head or use finances to the financial abuse here. It also feels like someone who you're standing your ground against, someone creating healthy boundaries with someone who is more concerned about the appearances, the optics of wealth and finances and not the reality. Someone who, it feels like they're a bit fake. It feels like they're very concerned about money, but their way of going about getting money is very insecure. I'm also getting This is the second time in the reading where there's something very internal. It feels like you're letting go of the King of Pentacles in reverse energy within you and also in your environment. Anything that says that you can't be abundant, that you can't create the happy home, the life, the world that you prefer, that you can't find and create lasting stability. Feels like you're showing yourself that that's not true at all. It feels like that's projections that were put on you, and feels like you're taking back your name. This has a very crucible at the end of the crucible. It's my name. It's the only one I have. And it feels like you are standing in your power. This is me. This is who I am. Yeah, it's not like you're showing up in your ego. That's what it is. You're letting go of people who are very egoic, and you're also having a bit of an ego death in the month of May. And realizing, this is who I am. Who am I? You're taking the power by deciding who you are, by how you feel about yourself, and you're deciding who you are to you. And that's the most important, instead of allowing other people to project onto you and tell you who you are and treat you in that way. It feels like you're like, that's not who I am. And it's like not even arguing with those people. I'm not even going to argue. I'm not going to try to waste my time convincing anyone of who I am and who I'm not. I'm just getting very clear about what's mine and what's not mine for me. Not so I need everybody else to be on the same page. And that feels very empowering. Taking back your energy. Taking back, I decide who I am, not you. Wow. All right, Pisces, I'm going to go ahead and move over to Patreon. Holy cow, this is a long reading. I'm going to move over to Patreon and do an extended reading. Just start right up where this ends and look at health, relationships, creativity, new opportunities, and career and finance in the month of May. So if this has resonated, follow me over to Patreon and I'll see you there. Have a great month. Bye.